Thanks for the support as a channel member, David Carter. Well, yeah, I think I have just about calmed down from yesterday. All very exciting stuff. As you can probably see from what's going on behind me, though, Mrs Wearmouth, I think it's probably only fair that I announce my intention to resign after the Club World Cup and retire from football, until FM21 at least, but that doesn't feel like that's much of your concern. As you can see, I'm packing things up behind me, getting everything into boxes, clearing the shelves. The days are numbered, Mrs Wearmouth. We need to go out with a bang. Shall we go and win the FIFA Club World Cup and have a little bit of glory one last time? Hello and welcome to part 115 of the Greek Odyssey. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have our first two games, in fact, our two group games in the FIFA Club World Cup. And they don't come easy. It starts thick and fast in this competition. We have Manchester City and Juventus in our group. Now, bearing in mind, if you look at some of these other groups, Spurs have got Shanghai and Club America, Fiorentina, Wydad Casablanca, and I guess Corinthians are a decent side. We've got a horrible group. There's a group there which is Atlanta, Atletico Goianiense and River, our feeder club, River, San Pedro, Sao Paulo and Chelsea. Atletico, Liverpool and Guangzhou Evergrande have got a difficult group, I guess, for Liverpool. Liverpool and Atletico have got a challenge. But, I mean, look at Al Duhail, LAFC and Palmeiras. Only one team gets through from each of these groups. Our fun could be over today, although, to be fair, we have beaten both the teams that are in our group. Most recently, when we've played them, we knocked Manchester City out in the quarter-final of this year's Champions League. We haven't played Juventus this season, but I think the last time we played them, did we play them last year or the year before? Basically, we know for years, even going back to the last time we played in the Club World Cup 8 years ago, we know we have a track record of beating Juventus, and we knocked them out in their second round, I think, of the Club World Cup last time round, when we made it through to what I guess is the quarterfinals, I think. How do I get back to the tournament? How does this thing work? So, we've got... No. Come on, Kev. Use your buttons properly. We've got the group stage. Stages. So, there's the group stage. And then the quarterfinal. So, last time, I think we got into the quarterfinal. And beat Juventus. Is that right? But I don't remember us getting through to the semi-final of it. That's setting quite the high bar for us. I mean, obviously, as current Champions League holders, we'd like to go and win it. Where is it? Why is Club World Cup not on there? FIFA Club World Cup. We lost to Inter in the quarterfinal. So we beat Juventus in the group stage, lost to Inter in the quarterfinal. Okay. We need to win it. The plan is win it, or else what's the point in showing you it? And this is the team, that we're going to put out there to try and do exactly that. And you get to see Leica for the first time this season, who, of course, broke his back in pre-season. He has been back in the team in the league for months and is now considered our best central midfielder again. He's had quite the fun time playing just domestic football while we've been off winning the Champions League. 8 goals from his 10 appearances this season, averaging a 7.72. So Leica hasn't skipped a beat from his injury and is back in the team. So you get to see him for his last few games, along with everyone else's last few games, of course. So we're going with Tenesi in goal, a back four of Lutz, Bilbao, Hernandez and Solorzano, Milo at the base in the midfield, Dominguez and Leica ahead of him, Sir Claudio Sanchez, Sonny and Acosta are our front three. Let's get into the game. Let's go beat Manchester City. That's got to be the plan, hasn't it? Beat Manchester City, get ourselves... If we beat them, I think we've got to be confident of getting past Juventus. Somehow Phil Foden's still playing. The man is 10,000 years old. Right, I am expecting a win today. We're the Champions League holders. I know whenever we've played teams like Manchester City in the past, we've said that we're underdogs, but we've just won the European Cup, knocking them out along the way. How can we possibly be underdogs in a situation like that? I just need to remove that player watch thing that we've got going on over here. That was from one of my streams recently. If you want to watch the streams, I stream regularly. We're in the final week before I move house. I can't tell you how often I stream or when I'll be streaming again. But you should follow me on Twitch. Link is down in the description below so that you can watch my FM21 streams when that starts. That's probably the best way to put it at the moment. We're not winning yet. 10 minutes in, 0-0. We have had a decent effort from Sonny. but it does end up going wide. And now City on the attack again. Oh, good. They've got Ansu Fati as well, who, I mean, he also, similar to Foden, must be in his 50s. It's only 2033. Normally, when we're at this point of a save, we're so much further into it and you don't ever see any real players still left in. It is mad that there are still real players in this save. And I'm mad that we're now losing this game because ultimately, a defeat in either of these, anything other than 2 wins, and I think we're out. And what an anticlimax. We've already had one series end with a Club World Cup anticlimax this year. If we balls this one up as well, I'm never doing the Club World Cup again because it's ridiculous. We're fresh. I mean, it's a little bit different from Bourne. With Bourne, there was a gap and we started trying to rebuild the team. This is Apollon at our absolute peak. This is the best Apollon side. Nobody's left it yet. And we've just won a league and domestic double. We've won the league for the 10th year in a row, the cup for the 6th year in a row, and just won the Champions League for the first time. This is as good as we've ever been, probably as good as we're ever likely to be, because presumably as soon as I leave, some of these players who I've been clinging on to for the last few years are going to go off and play for the Premier League or go and play in La Liga and get their big money, big club moves. And I think Apollon are likely to be torn apart over the course of the next 18 months or so, as we'll see when we do the 5 years in the future video, which should be out towards the end of this week. It depends, again, based on the house move stuff. Depends how quickly I can holiday forward 5 years once we've finished recording the Club World Cup stuff. And then I'll try and get the video up, recorded, scheduled before we move so that it can come out while we're in the process of moving. That's the plan. Right, we need to shout. I expect a much better showing in the second half. This is disappointing, to say the least, because we're now going to need to... If we lose this game, we've then got to beat Juventus and hope Juventus beat City, and then I don't even know how it's decided from their goal difference, I guess. So we'd need to beat Juventus like 8-0 while they beating City 1-0. Oh, we're not even going to get out of that group. Oh, no. We were given the group of death. How has it come to this? Everything had been going so well. We were in such form. And clearly the lads aren't bothered. They know I'm leaving. They are not bothered. We're going to get a second striker on. We've got to go for it. We're going to get Richard on. He's going to come on for Milo. And we're going to stick these two boys up top. Go do a football. Just going to leave them both as advanced forwards, I think. Who else has been rubbish? Sanchez has been poor. So we're going to get Chermont on for him. We might even do the third change. Sonny's also been poor. Where's Banny? We'll get Banny on. And Banny can come on and do that. Banny, who basically has become a central midfielder now. We signed him as a striker, but now his best position is in midfield. But we're going to play him up front alongside Richard for the last 25 minutes of this game as we throw the kitchen sink at this to, at the very least, try and get us back to a draw. If we can grab a draw here, that's obviously better than losing, because City are going to beat Juventus. This is them basically in the quarterfinal. Oh my goodness, what is going on? It's not even close. We're getting hammered. We're getting unceremoniously dumped out of the World Club Cup. I don't get it. We've just won the Champions League. Hideous. What a way to end my time on FM21. Man City getting the last laugh. This is hideous. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking. There's nothing I can change. Just do a football, lads. We're going very attacking, just to guarantee that there's no way of us getting back into the game. People like it when I change the mentality. It pleases people. Solazano. Oh, look, he did a tackle. That's new. By the way, this whole tournament's been played at St Mary's Stadium, Southampton, which is a bit of a homecoming for Duffy, I guess. But not a very fun one. I mean, to be fair, he's not on the pitch. So maybe we should have played Duffy because it's at Southampton, the team that he started at. Chermont is in here, across to Richard. It falls to Leica. Acosta, we've got a goal back. 12 minutes to go. I mean, can we pull off the unthinkable here? If we can get this back to 3-3, we're giving ourselves a lifeline. But quite frankly, right now, we deserve to get knocked out of this tournament. And they can sit and think about what they've done for the rest of the week while I holiday forward 5 years and get that video out towards the end of the week, I imagine. I I don't have words for what's gone on here. City have just absolutely smashed us. And they're full of old men. Old men wonder kids everywhere. Well, not happy. I'm going to leave these boys angry. Because I think we're basically out now. Well, unbelievably, thanks to a Manchester City 1, Juventus 2 scoreline, we're going into the Juventus game still with a chance. But goodness me, are we going to have to thump them? So as it stands, City played 2, 1 win, goal difference of 1, 3 points. Juventus played 1, goal difference of 1, 3 points. We've played 1 and we've lost 1, goal difference -2, 0 points. So it's time for the last Kev maths of the series as we work out what we've got to do. So obviously every goal we score against Juventus is an extra 1 on our goal difference. It takes 1 away from their goal difference. So as long as we beat Juventus by 2-0, so a 2-0 win over Juventus puts us above them, but still leaves us behind Manchester City. So we've got to win. So 3-0? 3-0? A 3-0 win puts us to a goal difference of 1. City on a goal difference of 1. Juventus. So what happens then? If goal difference is level, does it go to head-to-head? In which case we need to beat Juventus 4-0. I don't know where the rules are. Group stage. Goal difference, then goals scored, then discipline record. So head-to-head doesn't come into it. So goals scored. Why doesn't it show that on this table? How do I get a bigger table? Stages. Here we go. So City have scored 4. We've scored 1. So if we win 3-0, we'll be level on goal difference and level on goals scored. And then it comes down to disciplinary record, I think it just said. Is that what it said? 2 times red cards plus yellow cards. Wow. Should we just try and beat Juventus 4-0? I think that's probably best. This is the team we're putting out there. Tenessa, in fact, it's pretty much the same team as the last game. The only change is Pedraza's coming in on the right-hand side and Font's coming in midfield. But other than that, it is the same team. So let's not go through them all again. But a 4-0 win and the World Club Cup adventure continues. Who knows? Who knows? Passionately, I expect us to win. That didn't work. Oh, dear. Right, come on, boys. Solorzano's injured. For old time's sake, Solorzano picking up an injury. He loves getting injured. Cross comes in. Obviously, if Juventus score, that's a disaster because for every goal they score, we have to score twice. Kev maths, not quite that, is it? That's not quite what it is at all. We'll keep an eye on Solorzano. If he drops below 70 conditioning, we're going to take him off. Not concentrate! I've just ruined a team talk in the last game, probably, of the series by telling them to... I've overwhelmed them. Oh. God, we need to get them back to a regular level of whelmed. This is not right. Show some passion. Why is it only them getting the highlights? That's not Marcus Acosta, surely. Oh, that would be... Imagine if he's the one who scores the goals that knock us out. That would be even worse. I haven't even checked what he's been getting up to. But Juventus are in a game. We're not looking like we're going to beat them 4-0 here, are we? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're out of the Club World Cup. So are Manchester City, which I guess is nice. Who would have thought? I mean, 8 years ago we beat Juventus at this stage of this tournament. Don't want to see it. And now they're going to knock us out. They're getting their revenge. Claudio Sanchez is now injured as well. Solorzano and Sanchez both coming off at half-time. They're both injured. We're going to go 2 up top. We're going to do a triple change at half-time. I am so upset with how little these boys seem to care about this tournament. Because in actual fact, all any of them want is their Premier League moves. They're all being linked with moves to the Premier League this summer. It seems to be all anybody cares about. Even rubbish Premier League teams. Like they're being linked with Preston and Bristol City. And they want to go. And I don't get it. I don't understand. We've just won the Champions League. Reputation needs a fix for FM21. People often ask me, Kev, what would you like to see in FM21? I'd like to see reputation fixed, please. So you win so you don't win the Champions League, then have half your players want to go and play for Preston, who've just won the Championship and got promoted into the Premier League. Why would anyone want to leave the Champions League winners to go and play for Preston? It makes no sense. Ah! Well, we've gone 4-2-4. Tennessee with a lovely save. None of it matters, though. We've been pathetic. Lutz now with the long throw. We need miracles in this second half if we're going to turn this around. And I don't think we've got miracles in us. I think we used up all our miracles winning the Champions League. So, another long throw to come in from Lutz. Lutz looking for Banny. Banny turns nicely, finds Leica. Leica, second attempt, has got us an equaliser. I think the referee's having a rather unpleasant look at things and has disallowed it, and I don't know why. What's this been disallowed for? How is that offside? Leica just scored it. The guy who's offside isn't interfering with play. It's a conspiracy. The footballing world hates the fact we've just won the Champions League and is conspiring to make sure we never win anything else. Hideous. 22 minutes to go. We need one of the greatest comebacks in history. And Hernandez has got the ball rolling on trying to do exactly that. 1-1. Not even close to enough. We need 3 more goals, I think, to draw level with Manchester City. Actually, that would put us ahead on goals scored then, I think. So if we can win 4-1, we're through. But we need those 3 more goals. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? But you can dream. We're going very attacking. We're going to stick Leica. We've done this with Leica before. Get Leica up in here. In fact, let's get everyone forward. Get everybody forward. I really want to take one of these off for a midfielder, but we've not got any subs left, I don't think. Can we? No, because we could have gone to a back 3. But apparently not. Right, we're just going to stick everybody forward. We've got to go for it. It's not Aracosta, by the way. So that's one good thing. At least he's not going to end up with the last laugh on me in this series. But it's Juventus attacking again. Somebody tackle, for goodness sake. Tackle him. Get the ball forward. We need to score 3 goals. We're going to finish bottom of our group. And that, quite frankly, is pathetic. We can't finish bottom of our group. What a terrible performance we've had in the... Don't ever ask me. Do not ever ask me to see the Club World Cup. No, I mean, I know none of you ever did. Never ask me to see the Club World Cup in videos again. I'm never, ever doing the Club World Cup in a video again because it is hideous. I hate it. I'm destined never to win it. It's stupid. That's the end of the series. What a way to end. We won the Champions League. Let's all remember what it was like yesterday when we won that. We won the Champions League. I am now going to resign and retire. It's been real, Apollon. There we have it. We are done. And I'll be back later this week with a 5 years in the future video. It won't be tomorrow because it won't get done quickly enough. But later this week, there'll be a 5 years in the future video. And then over the course of the next couple of weeks, there'll be little sporadic videos here and there. I've got my team of FM20 that I want to put out. I want to do the usual non-lead to legend intro video. There's a couple of other little video ideas as well. So there'll be little bits of content here and there. But realistically, we're probably going to be back for FM21's beta when that comes out. Or if my move goes really well and I'm all set up in my new office earlier than that, we might do like a week-long mini-series on one of the challenge things, like the, you know, I think on FM Touch, they have the challenges. You have the bankruptcy challenge and the can't win anything with kids challenge and all that kind of stuff. We might do one of those, like a 4 or 5 episode thing if we've got loads of time to burn after I move. But realistically, it's probably going to be a couple of weeks of no regular content, just little videos popping up here and there. And I'll be back with a bang for FM21. This is my first actual break from videos in 5 years of YouTube, which is weird. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos on FM21. Not now. Thank you very much for watching.